It's your boy Keith with Million Men. I'm happy to see y'all. I'm happy to be here. Now listen, today I want to talk to my fellas. I'm gonna talk to the fellas sometimes. Sometimes I'm gonna talk to y'all about relationships, being single, whatever. So today I want to talk to you about the things that really turn off the woman that you want. Like, what really turns off these women from you, where you feeling like, yo, she was the one for me, but for whatever reason she didn't want to be with me. Let's answer that question today. Okay, so the first thing I need you to realize, one thing that really turns these women off is your insecurities. And listen, we all have them, but that don't mean you can't deal with them. That don't mean you can't face them. I need you to take responsibility for these insecurities that you have. I don't know where they came from, but there's somewhere in your history. It's something somebody said to you, something somebody did to you, or something you experienced that is really making you have these insecurities that you haven't faced, and they're affecting how you build relationships. So I really need you to face these because they turn off the woman that you really want. And it can be the man. It works both ways. All right, so the next thing I need you to realize is you too controlling. This is one of them traits that really turn people off regardless. You say you want a relationship, you say you want a commitment, you say you want a partnership. Listen, the key to it is understanding it is a balance. I don't know if you ever watched this special, but it was a special I watched, and he said sometimes you're gonna have to play the tambourine and sometimes you're gonna be on the lead guitar. That's a band reference for some of y'all who don't know. That means sometimes you're going to be Beyonce and you're going to be the lead singer of Destiny Child, and sometimes you're going to be Kelly. Listen, the point was it Kelly? I don't know who it was, to be honest. But my point is, you understand that you can't try to control the other individual. Controlling them is going to turn them off, and it's going to make them even more rebellious to the things that you want to try to fit them into. This is a trait that turns women off across the board, and men. The next one, my brothers, I understand you thinking you making a decision and not making a decision lets her have more freedom to make decision. It turns women off, man. When you can't make a decision, listen, I'm telling you things that I've actually done, things that I've actually went through, things that I've actually experienced in some shape or form. If you can't make a decision, it is a sign of weakness. My brothers, sometimes women can be the palm tree, which means they flow with the emotions. They flow with the outside things. It also makes them more sensitive to your emotional state. You understand? You see how they peep things even if you ain't noticed it yet? It's because they're way more sensitive to all the external flows, and they're more sensitive to these things. But you the oak tree. That means you have to be stable. That means you have to be solid. That means you have to be deeply planted and rooted. You understand me? So, not being able to make decisions is usually a sign of weakness for women. You don't know what you want. As a man, I know sometimes you be like, let me think for a second. Sometimes you got to understand they want you to be the person that makes decisions. Start making some decisions because it's really turning these females off. The next thing is no purpose. Don't let it turn everybody off. Don't you just like, when you see somebody that ain't got nothing to do, nowhere to be, no energy to get nothing done, you feel like, what are you doing? Like, you literally feel a sense of helplessness. Your partner will feel helpless being with you if you feel like you got no purpose. You understand me? That's what a child is. A child is an energetic being that spends energy on this, but they don't really have a sense of purpose. They got emotions, they got traits, they got all these other factors, but they don't got a purpose yet. I need you to understand what your purpose is. Take the time and figure this out while you're single, while you're in the dating phase, while you're trying to figure these things out. This is the time. If you ain't got no purpose, I guarantee you it's going to be a major turnoff. My last one is you too emotional. You too emotional. Fellas, leave that for her. She has a bunch of things she's feeling. She has a bunch of hormones running through her blood, and it's making her more emotional. And not every female, I'm not talking about sensitive. I said emotional. They got emotions. They have feelings. And us, we can be a little detached, but sometimes we get emotional in our decisions. We get angry. We feel like anger is a sign of strength. You being unable to control yourself, you having these temper tantrums, and you having the inability, it's a turn off, my brother. It's a turn off. I guarantee you, you're going to really see these mature females that you're around. I don't care how stable she is. She's more emotional than you are most of the time. If you're more emotional than your girlfriend, are you more emotional than your partner? Even though this is for the single ones, this could be your ex. This was probably one of them things where I'm not talking about being vulnerable. I'm not talking about opening up to your woman. But being overly emotional is a turnoff. Having the inability to control yourself, one of you have to be controlled. One of you have to be making decisions. One of you, like, you have to be that person. I'm talking to you, so I need you to be the adult in the room. If she's going through something, then I need you to be the person that can provide comfort. If you don't have the strength to control your emotions, you're going to do nothing but turn women off. This is your boy Keith with Million Men. I'm just trying to give you some more valuable information on how you can go about being a better man. If you notice that any of these things is things you've done, I need you to face it. It's stuff I've done. I've been there. I'll see y'all in the next one.